10 years ago, when you began this varsity program, you talked about back then the dream of reaching the ultimate goal. You're almost there. What's going through your mind 10 years later?
Where did those years go? You know, I mean, they went by quick and with a lot of hard work. And I have a daughter that is 11 years old, and so I kind of am able to reflect back on that and see her growth and see the parallel growth with the program and the fact that she's becoming this independent adult that's able to make her own decisions and really starting to spread her wings, and that is what's happening with us.
Why is Michigan in the Final Four?
You know, it takes a lot to get to this level. You got to get a couple lucky bounces. You've got to stay injury-free. You've got to have the cast assembled as well. And we did get all those breaks along the way. And we got a tremendous staff. You know, I got to give a lot of credit to my associate head coach, Paul Snape, and my assistant coach, Chris Grassi. And we brought in a new volunteer assistant coach, Adam Brew. Those guys do a tremendous job with all that they do within the team, connecting with the players and helping them be soccer junkies and focused on the game. And you know, I think there's a lot of those parts that have to be put together, and we're, you know, fortunate that we've had the resources here with the great athletic department and able to put it all together.
The goal is to win the national championship, but is it okay to be pleased and happy with how far this team's come this year?
You know, I told the story about the Pistons in 1988 and Kevin McHale reaching over to Isaiah Thomas saying, congratulations, but don't be happy. Meaning, hey, look, you know, you climbed that mountain and now you're at the big event, but don't be happy with that. Continue to achieve, and that's the same thing we're talking about to our players with.
So how do you prepare a group now for a national semifinal game?
You know, you don't change a lot. Certainly we've talked about who we're facing and you know, some of their trends and some of the things that they do very well and how we've got to deal with them. But at the same time, we talk about what it is that has gotten us to this point and what we need to continue to thrive on. And, you know, it's tough to talk specifics especially when you say leadership, but you know, we noticed last game against Maryland that the practice before, guys were starting to chirp at each other and get on each other's nerves, and you know, my job's to call people out on that and let them know, hey, look, that's a sign of you being anxious and nervous, and that's okay, but that's not going to help us beat this team. So let's just focus on what we've done well, and that is staying a team from top to bottom.
Some Michigan fans may not even know Steve Burns is undefeated against Akron in NCAA tournament play. Now, that's not going to mean anything this weekend, but you know what it's like to beat this team in the national tournament.
Yeah, you know, but they've put together a great program. They've been ranked #1 for most of the last 3 years. We really respect what they've done, what their coach has done, Caleb Porter, and we know it's going to be a great game, and I think they do as well.
Talk about the pride of wearing the Block M on that sideline, your kids going out on that field, the national spotlight, Michigan alums all over the place. What's that personally going to mean for you going out there?
You know, being an alumni, an undergraduate degree and a master's degree, being a student here when Bo was a coach, having an office next to Red Berenson, being able to ask Carol Hutchins and Marsha Pankratz questions about when they went to their first Final Four. You know, we've got this incredible university and these great coaches here, and it means everything to me as an alumni to be able to continue to represent.
Can the University of Michigan win this thing?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's just focused on the next game right now, but we do have the team that can do it.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.